Kazuyoshi Miura is a football icon, admired by top players worldwide. He's a pioneer in Japanese football, breaking barriers and making history as the world's oldest professional footballer. His journey is truly remarkable. Even today at 56, nearing his 57th birthday, he is still playing football professionally. On a loan from Yokohama, he currently plays for Portuguese club Oliveirense. Let's take a look at his remarkable career. On February 26, 2021, Kazuyoshi Miura celebrated his 54th birthday. The next day, he played for Yokohama FC against Ori on the opening day of the J1 season. Kazu is well known as the oldest pro footballer globally, but there's more to him than just his age. Since starting his pro career in the 1980s, he's played football in 5 countries, represented his country in international matches, and changed what it means to have a long football career. That's why people call him King Kazu. To understand Kazu's story, we need to go back to his hometown, which is in Shizuoka, known as Japan's football hub. This place has successful high school teams and iconic football clubs. Kazu went to Shizuoka Gakuen High School, which won Japan's high school tournament twice. But he didn't stay there for long. In 1982, at just 15, he left for Brazil, unable to speak Portuguese. Arriving in Sao Paulo, Kazu faced challenges in a new culture. He joined Atletico Juventus, the only Japanese player there, which was tough. Yet those 4 years were crucial. He learned Portuguese, adapted to Brazilian football, and then signed with Santos, a major team, in 1986. This began his journey across various clubs in Brazil, like Palmeiras, Matsubara, and Coritiba. His last stint in Brazil was with Santos in 1990, before returning home for arguably the most successful part of his career. After returning to Japan as a star, Kazuyoshi Miura became a household name in a country that was beginning to embrace football. He joined Yokohama Flugels, later Verdy Kawasaki, in 1990, a dominant team of that time. Teaming up with national stars like Luis Ramos and Tsuyoshi Kitazawa, they won the last 2 editions of the Japan Soccer League. In 1992, Yokohama Flugels transformed into Verdy Kawasaki, becoming a founding member of the J-League, Japan's professional football league. Kazu excelled in the J-League's inaugural season, scoring 20 goals as Verdy won the first championship. The following season, he added another 16 goals, helping Verdy claim the league title again. His achievements continued as Verdy also won the first 3 J-League Cups. In 1995 and 1996, Kazu scored 23 and 30 goals respectively, leading Verdy to win the Emperor's Cup in 1996. Despite his success, Kazu also spent some time playing overseas. In 1994, he made history as the first Japanese player in Serie A, joining Genoa on loan in Italy, scoring 1 goal in 24 games before returning to Verdy. In 1998, he tried his luck again in Europe, signing a short-lived deal with Croatian giants Dinamo Zagreb, making only 12 appearances. He later tried out with clubs in England and Scotland, but eventually returned to Japan, playing for Kyoto Purple Sanga for 18 months and then moving to Vissel Kobe for a 5-season stint, where he scored 29 goals in 127 games. Amidst his Japanese career, Kazu also had a brief stint in Australia in 2005, playing 4 games for Sydney FC in the A-League. Despite the short duration, his impact was notable, scoring twice in a game against Adelaide, showcasing his ability to perform at a high level even at 38 years old. National team heartbreak. Kazuyoshi Miura's national team record is impressive. He played 89 times for Japan and scored 55 goals. However, there were 2 significant moments that overshadowed his achievements. The first was in 1993, during a crucial game known in Japan as the Agony of Doha, or to South Koreans as the Miracle of Doha. Japan needed to beat Iraq to secure their first ever trip to the 1994 World Cup finals. Kazu scored, giving Japan an early lead. Despite Iraq equalizing, Japan regained the lead, being just moments away from qualifying. However, Iraq scored in stoppage time, denying Japan the win they needed for qualification. This heartbreak meant missing out on the USA '94 World Cup, a moment Kazu would never forget. In the qualifications for the 1998 tournament, Kazu redeemed himself by scoring 14 times, helping Japan secure their spot in the World Cup, erasing the painful memory of the Agony of Doha. For the first time, Kazuyoshi Miura missed out on being part of Japan's national team as he was not chosen for the finals by coach Takeshi Okada. Upon hearing this news, Kazu changed his appearance by dyeing his hair blonde and returning to Japan. He held a press conference expressing his pride in representing Japan. Although he didn't play for the national team until 2000, making 5 appearances, His final game for the Samurai Blue was on June 6th in a 4-0 win against Jamaica in Morocco, where Kazu scored a goal. But that wasn't the end of his involvement. In 2012, Kazu debuted for Japan's national futsal team and even participated in the 2012 Futsal World Cup, playing in all 4 of Japan's group stage games, making history in Yokohama. Currently, Kazuyoshi Miura is a well-known figure at Yokohama FC. He joined the team back in 2005, when they were in J2 and strived to climb up the ranks in Japanese football. Yokohama FC stands out as Japan's first professional supporter-owned club, emerging after the merger of Yokohama Flugels with Yokohama Marinos. When Kazu signed up with Yokohama FC, they were struggling in J2 with a limited budget. However, in a remarkable turn of events in 2006, they won the title and got promoted to J1. At 40 years old, Kazu returned to the top flight, but their first attempt at J1 lasted only 1 season. Despite this, Kazu stayed with the club and went on to set incredible records. On March 5, 2017, he became the oldest professional footballer, surpassing Sir Stanley Matthews at 50 years and 7 days. Just a week later, he scored against Kusatsu to become the oldest goalscorer in professional football. In a remarkable feat, on September 23, 2020, Kazu started a J1 game against Kawasaki Frontale, becoming the oldest player globally to appear in a professional top-flight league. In 2021, he continued with Yokohama FC in J1, and more records are anticipated to be broken by this enduring legend. Kazuyoshi Miura's significance in Japanese and global football cannot be overstated. He blazed a trail by leaving Japan at 15 to establish himself in the highly competitive football scene of Brazil. His return to Japan coincided perfectly with the emergence of the J-League, where his star power, goal-scoring talent, and style perfectly fit the league's vibe. Throughout his career, Kazu consistently sought new challenges abroad, seeking diverse football experiences. Despite encountering some hurdles along the way, it's remarkable that he's about to enter his 34th year as a professional footballer. Critics may claim that Kazu, at 56, diminishes the value of the J-League, or that Yokohama FC renews his contract solely for marketing purposes. However, these opinions miss the larger picture. Kazu's ability to still play at such an advanced age demonstrates his agility, strength, and motivation. His presence benefits young players at Yokohama FC, offering them the chance to learn from his experience and work ethic. They can understand that dedication and commitment can lead to long and fulfilling careers in the game. Last season, Kazu's impact and dedication were truly evident. His presence adds a unique touch to Japanese football, a sense of history and daring adventure. Imagine, a player who left home at just 15 to sign a pro contract with the same club that brought forth legends like Pelé and Neymar. He shined in the inaugural season of the J-League and has continuously shattered seemingly impossible records. On January 26, 2023, it was announced that Kazuyoshi Miura would be playing for the Portuguese club Oliveirense on loan for the rest of the season. This move came after the owner of Yokohama, the Onodera Group, became the majority shareholder of UD Oliveirense in November 2022. Miura passed his medical tests with flying colors, and Oliveirense introduced him with an official video featuring Japanese manga-style aesthetics. At 55 years old, Miura became the oldest professional player to sign for any professional ball sports team in Portugal by a significant margin. He played his first match for Oliveirense in a friendly against Liga 3 team Oliveira do Hospital on March 25th. Additionally, Miura visited the Embassy of Japan in Lisbon, presenting them with a signed football shirt from his team. On April 22nd, at the age of 56, Miura made his debut in a Liga Portugal 2 match, coming on as a substitute in the 90th minute during Oliveirense's 4-1 win against Académico de Viseu. In the final league game of the season on May 28th, he played the last 20 minutes as a substitute and was awarded the man of the match. This decision led to some controversy, as some found it odd to award him during a high-scoring game. In July 2023, his loan with Oliveirense was extended indefinitely, marking another chapter in his remarkable career.